guys? It's your boy Jbird Gaming alongside my co-host Ayzo Games.
What's up?
And yeah, you see right below, we do have a very special guest, a very huge supporter of us. Not only does he have a special place in our heart, but he also has 10,000 followers hearts on his TikToks. You know what I'm saying? Well, or he got a little more than that, but he got over 10,000 hearts on his TikTok, man. So welcome our guest, the one and
What's
only.
up, man? Bekeon?
Bekeon. Word. The one and only.
Guys. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. And before we do get started, we do want to say Happy New Year's, because this is actually our first podcast of the new year. We haven't actually seen you guys since basically Christmas. So it's good to finally be able to record again and get you guys some great quality content out there, man. Is there anything you would like to say before we get right into it, Ayzo?
I mean, like I said, man, hope you guys are having an awesome 2023 so far. So we're probably about 2 weeks late now on the first pod. But the reason being is that we obviously wanted things to be the right way when we come back in 2020. We wanted to start. We have some new goals for this year, things of that nature. You know, like getting more vocal, like audio podcast out there, things of that nature. So obviously we're starting with this, and it's always gonna be on YouTube. But you know, we're gonna kind of just looking towards the future and all that type of stuff. So we want to make sure things are right before we post the first one, and obviously wanted to get one of our biggest supporters on here. So, with that being said and all, Bekeon, so, what's going on, buddy?
Man, how's it going, man?
Going pretty good. Glad y'all had me on here.
No problem. We're glad to have you on here, my guy. We're glad to have you on here.
Never thought the idea of being in a podcast alongside actually watching podcasts, considering I never really cared too much about podcasts, but y'all make them entertaining. Y'all pretty funny.
Thank you.
I appreciate
that.
Hey, we try to be. We try to be. That's the main thing. Hey, man, so speaking of stuff being entertaining, like, let's just go ahead and get straight to it. You got 10,000 followers on TikTok, bro. Like, honestly.
Over 10,000 followers.
Yeah, over.
Crazy
Yeah.
Let me fact check that. He has 12.4K on TikTok, man. Y'all make sure y'all show Matthew some love, or Bekeon in this case.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but y'all, yeah, man. So, with that being said, like, what made you, like, kind of like, like we have our inspirations for doing this podcast and streams and stuff. What's something that inspired you to do TikTok? Like, made you want to do it? Like, is it just like the goofy shit that goes on, or just for fun, or did it kind of just happen overnight? Just for some reason now I'm gonna start doing this for real, or what is it?
Well, I was one of those people when I first heard TikTok. I'll be honest, I hopped on the hate wagon. I didn't like TikTok. I thought it was annoying. I don't know why I was like that, but my brother has actually kind of got me into it when he started showing me stuff he saw. And I figured, you know what? Hey, this stuff's pretty funny. Then I just thought, I want to try making stuff on my own. And literally the first TikTok I made was when my nephew had just been born a few days later, because my sister-in-law was all still in the hospital, and I was busy with school. I had the house to myself, so I figured, you know what?
I gotta stop. I don't know why I was laughing.
Nah, because all I can picture is, all right, nobody home, renegade. Nah, because that would be so funny, bro. Imagine you at home, nobody home, and you just like, bet, renegade. That shit would go hard, bro.
Yeah.
Bekeon be doing that kind of content though. Remember that bounce that challenge?
Yeah.
Boy, Bekeon went crazy on that, boy. Hey, y'all want to see that, man? Y'all gotta follow his TikTok.
Yeah, I had to private that one. When I get private, they said that was some adult explicit content there.
Oh yeah, I bet it was.
Hard at it.
But no, man, with all that type of stuff, man, and obviously you had your inspirations and you got obviously successful on there. I mean, 12,000 is a lot of people, but
yeah.
Have you ever thought? Wait, what's up?
I was just gonna say, so like, is there like do you want to explain to the people what type of content that you make on there, Bekeon?
Yeah, I got you. So basically, at first it was just skits, some it
Okay,
off the top
okay.
of my head. Like using the sound, some stuff. Sometimes I made stuff doing my own thing. Making. Then I got to like showing stuff to me, my clips off Xbox. Just random funny stuff, some good stuff. Then when I started getting more into my current field of current medical field, I figured I see a bunch of stuff where I work at. I could make some skits off this, and a bunch of people
Okay.
started liking those more.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So nah, that's pretty fire though. I like I said, I've been one that's really been just like just watching your content for a minute now. And so I was just curious, like, and feel free not to answer, but I was about to say, like, have you reached the point where you've been able to receive some type of like profit from TikTok or nah?
I basically the goal for the I can't remember. I can't exactly remember now off the top of my head, but there is to to the goal where if I wanted to, I need 10,000 followers, which I got that. In the
Mm,
past 30 days, when I do apply for it, I need to at least have over 100,000 views,
ah,
and I need a certain number of daily viewers. I can't remember how much
got
that
you,
was.
got you.
That's
Okay, okay.
actually pretty interesting considering if you guys are not Twitch streamers, like
Hmm.
viewer wise, or Beacon, I don't even know if you would know this.
I
When you
wouldn't.
when you become an affiliate or a or if you're on YouTube, a what do you call it? A member.
Monetize if you
Yeah,
monetize.
yeah, you get
Yeah.
monetized. You have to have a certain set of requirements that you have to be able to achieve profit off of your content. So with Twitch, oddly enough, is 3 average viewers, I believe, for affiliates, 50 followers, and there's one more, 50 followers, and you have to have a certain amount of hours streamed or days
Yeah.
streamed.
Hmm.
So that's weird considering TikTok has the same kind of
Concept.
like concept of Twitch, not YouTube,
Hmm.
but same kind of concept of Twitch, but or not only that, you have to have 10,000 followers, but like
Yeah, that's a lot.
that's crazy. But it also you have like a almost very identical thing, like with the daily views. It's crazy. Like you have to
Yeah.
have a certain amount of daily views, and I think that's interesting that TikTok's like that. I haven't made it big enough on TikTok to know, but
Nah, yeah.
it's just pretty cool to see that that's obviously something that happens. Everything's similar. So I thought that was cool. But
Nah, yeah, for sure.
And
And I was
I
gonna add,
got it.
oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I got it pulled up on my phone right now. It's the Creator Fund. That's what it is.
Hmm.
Now I guess they changed it because when I first got the email about if I wanted to apply for it, because now it just says be at least 18 years old, have 10,000 followers, and 100,000 views in the last 30 days. It used to you did at least had to have constant views
Got you.
instead of just getting 100,000 in the last
Nah,
30
yeah.
days. So I guess they changed it up.
Nah, yeah, that's pretty fire. And so I was gonna ask Azo if there was any more questions he'd like to ask you because I know he's starting to like dabble more into TikTok more with like his tech and things of that nature.
yeah.
And so I just didn't know if there was any like specific questions that you had for Beacon, like whenever it comes to like the TikTok side of things, or
I
if you're
mean,
good.
there's obviously some things that you could always question. I mean, it's just like,
No, yeah.
and I just want to see if it's the same thing for him. Have you found that growing on TikTok is more or less because me and Jbird has went over this multiple times. You want to be able to do things like when it comes to streaming, do things on other platforms, more discoverable platforms. Do
Hmm.
you think TikTok is the place to do that versus YouTube Shorts?
Or like
Well,
you
I
need
feel
upload
like
more
when I
content.
see YouTube Shorts, most of them, I feel like YouTube Shorts took, I wouldn't say took credit, but like they looked at TikTok as
Nah,
like
they definitely took
advice,
inspiration from like I think a
inspiration.
lot of
Yes,
those like Instagram, even Facebook Reels, I think that's what it's called.
I
Like a
said
lot of those
before
like
all
all took
that, like
inspiration
face,
from
yeah, I
TikTok.
said Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They didn't have all this stuff, and like till like when TikTok really got started getting popular around 2020 during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's when you started noticing all these other apps and platforms doing all this. So I feel like for all the wouldn't exactly say hate. Because I mean, not a lot of people hate TikTok as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Say say as much as they want, but they definitely They took a lot of inspiration from it.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like.
Nah, yeah.
Um,
Nah,
but
that's fire.
yeah, and with that being said, too, I guess it's kind of not moving on too much, but um, with yourself and your own content, do you plan on branching out further than TikTok versus staying on there, kind of just making a name there, or do you kind of want to maybe move to YouTube or Twitch one day, or whatever platform you choose?
I thought about it when I was younger. You know, everybody we always had that dream. So I'm gonna be a big YouTuber like uh Markiplier and all them. That we all had that dream. I tried
Nah, yeah.
doing that. I actually tried doing that, but I realized I didn't like doing it.
Yeah, it's not really your body.
What
Yeah.
wasn't my thing.
Okay, okay.
And
Okay.
I found
And
that
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah,
yeah,
yeah.
and I found doing stuff like this, with simple skips, and all that is more enjoyable. I ain't got to constantly be in front of the camera. Like only half the time I'm not even in front of the camera. I'm just sharing stuff from stuff I played and all
Experience.
that, the experience and all that,
Oh,
or kind of making daily stuff I see during work. Seeing something that people find entertaining.
Okay, okay, that's fire. Because I
mhm.
was actually gonna ask. I was gonna ask because I mean you got 12,000 on TikTok, so you're growing. Obviously, is there like a is there an end goal? Like, is there an end goal like to your like? Is there ever gonna be a moment where you're like, all right, I kind of don't. I want to make TikToks anymore. I kind of want to do something else. I want to vlog. You know what I'm saying? I want to start. I want to make my own podcast. Even you know what I'm saying? Is there ever gonna like? What's your plan after TikTok? You know what I'm saying? After you hit a certain goal that you would like to hit or whatnot.
I never really thought that far, but I did feel I have considered doing some kind of vlogging every now and
Okay.
then.
Yeah, because I know
Mhm.
Yeah,
you like to like going right, like you be like mudding and things of that nature. So I know that'd
yeah,
be like pretty sick
Yeah.
content to vlog, no cap.
it
Yeah. I
would
mean,
be cool to vlog, but then half the time I don't really hold the camera majority of the times. I mean,
Nah,
it'd be
yeah.
kind of hard to vlog when I'm constantly putting the camera down.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So you got to get you a cameraman. You got to get you somebody that's gonna like that doesn't mind recording you. That's for another
I'll
day
just
or
hire
what.
you.
yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
that
you do it first.
and there's
Hey,
nothing wrong with that.
yeah, facts.
I
And
mean,
I spoke about mud. Or was you? What you was gonna say?
no.
I'm
You're
sorry.
good. You're good. You're good.
I was gonna say I spoke
Got that
about
stamina.
mudding and him riding and things of that nature.
Hmm.
So the next question, you know what I'm saying, we had in mind is like what is just some things that you would like that you'd like to do in your free time? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mentioned mudding. Is there like when you're not making TikToks or playing Halo, like what do you you know what I'm saying? What do you love to do? You know what I'm saying? What do you love to do?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm kind of stuck with not much free time. But if I did have free time, it's more just doing simple things,
Okay.
hanging out. We like to hang out like every other weekend, so friends and family and all that sort of stuff. Getting together, like having a good Sunday dinner and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, that's fine. So spending time with family and things
It's
of that.
more the social stuff. As long as it's around the house, I'd rather do it around town, around the house versus going far.
Nah, that's valid, bro. That's valid. That's
No
valid.
man. Okay,
So
so I gotta ask this too, bro, because we got
Yes.
a very interesting topic for later. But I gotta know, out of all these TikToks that you make and shit, bro, which one's your favorite one? Which one, or I
which
don't know.
one?
Oh, which one was your favorite one? And then which one was your funnest one to make? Let's,
Mm,
because there's a
Hmm.
difference. Just because you have a really good idea doesn't mean it was always the funnest thing to make. So,
Yeah.
facts. That's actually a good question.
But okay, we'll start off with the favorite. I feel like the favorite one, and probably because this is the biggest one I've had blown. It was last year. I uploaded a clip from Need for Speed Most Wanted Remastered,
Mm-hmm.
showing off showing off the turbo system, which I got a bunch of hate for that because I was called out because I didn't know cars because people don't fail to know that just what the game calls it. I'll just go by what the game calls it. I feel like it's my favorite because of one, it being the biggest one I've had, and actually bringing a lot of people.
Hang
A
on.
lot of people got
Hey,
back into Need for Speed after seeing that one. Go back to Most Wanted. I mean, not Most Wanted. I meant to say Hot Pursuit Remastered. No, I say Most Wanted, but going back into saying they want to hit me up, play all this, and kind of bringing a lot back into that community. That's for
Mhm.
fun is. Hmm.
funniest video. Fun or funnest video
Yeah,
that you've
yeah,
Yeah,
made.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying.
Which one you
Yeah,
sat? Which one you sat down? It didn't matter if it was the most viewed thing in the world or what. You just
Or the
sat
yeah,
down
least
and
you.
you just go, damn, that shit was
That was
fun though.
funny.
Yeah,
Or fun.
that was pretty good. Like it's just a good experience. Not necessarily the best thing, like their best blown up content or nothing. Just the
what
most
I
fun
feel is
thing that you. Yeah.
okay, that's a tough one because I feel like I made a very good bit of funny ones. I would have to say, give me a second. I might need we need a little source material on this. Give me
Now, why you doing that though? Why you doing that
just
though?
let y'all talk before I find me
All right.
No, but yeah, why you doing that? I do want to bring up one of our previous pods because I don't know if you guys remember, but I think on our first podcast episode, I think me and Ayzo were ranking games and things of that nature. And Beacon in particular came at me for saying that Halo was mid. And I'm gonna stand on that mountain, chat. And we're gonna get into that later on in the podcast after he finds his video. But like, I just don't understand. Like, I think we've come. Like, I think we've like. I think
Man,
we're in a day and age where we can agree that Halo is kind of mid.
man,
Like,
scratch that. We got something right here. That's gonna be the
one.
last topic. That's
Wait,
that we got problems, Beacon. We
oh
got
yeah,
problem. We got
Beacon.
problems. We got problems.
I kid you not, man.
I don't even know if you know. I don't even know if you know. I know this about you.
I think I know
I don't even know if think you know that I know this about you.
that Jbird knows about Beacon knowing that I know.
That he
Or
told me that you
yeah,
said is true. And
Beacon gonna be
if this is
like,
true, if this is true, we're gonna have
oh man.
issues.
But all right, let's get back to the
what?
topic at hand.
Yeah, man.
And the
Yeah,
question was,
let's get
what was
back to
your
the tape.
what TikTok did you have the most fun making?
I would say the most fun I had making research. Go back. I would have to say is the one I made with my dog Axel, because you know how
Okay,
when you play with when they were tiny puppies, when they were
okay, okay.
young, they take everything so seriously when you play with them. Versus now, he's more chill now. But back when he was tiny, I could barely tap him, act like I'm gonna just push him over, just picking on him, and he gets so defensive over it. So I just had the idea. Uh, it's I can't remember where the audio is from. Oh wait, it's from some old Team Fortress 2 thing where if y'all ever heard of that game, basically Scout was berating Heavy, calling him a bunch of names when his voice got real distorted. So basically, how I did it was I act like I pushed Axel. I did. I had him. He was, and he actually did. I tapped him a little bit, and he started gnawing on my hand the whole time. And I just recording while he was doing that with audio of him screaming at me because it fit at the time. It fit his personality perfect.
Nah, and I know you probably was wondering like why I was chuckling because I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say, and I don't know if Asa probably don't know this TikTok, but
Oh
I know
God, no,
Beacon remember.
we're not talking about that one. We're not talking about that. No,
Nah,
no, no.
what
Stay
you
calm.
mean?
He putting him
What
on
Can't
you
talk
blast.
about that.
mean?
We
Blast
can't talk
alert.
about
Putting him
Nah,
on blast alert. It's
dang, you
blast
really don't want to
alert.
talk about it? I
we
thought that
can't
shit
talk
was hilarious.
no, 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 we can't talk about that.
All right.
I got my
We'll move
first.
on.
I got my first strike.
100 likes and we'll tell you what it is.
I'm saying, hey, if y'all can,
Yeah,
hey, if
100
y'all can
likes
like the
and
podcast up,
Facebook.
we'll get an exclusive interview with Beacon on his explanation on the TikTok. But I guess we'll move on.
Yeah, man. We'll go. All right, man. Go ahead. Let's get into this. We'll address the Halo topic first. We'll get the Halo topic first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get the Halo first.
Yeah. So Beacon, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and you have come to our disagreements whenever it comes to Halo. And like I said, we spoke about it on the podcast.
And the good thing is I
basically
stand right in the
stated-
middle. I stand right in the middle. So that's a good thing. So I can kind of keep them from wanting to kill each other here.
It's just, I like, if you could just give me like 5 good reasons why Halo is worth playing day in and day out, still to this day. Like maybe like playing it back then, maybe I can understand. But like I said, like I stated on the first ever podcast we've uploaded, I said that Halo was a pretty mid-tier game, and Beacon just disagreed. And you know what I'm saying? And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And so, like I said, if you could just give me like 5 solid reasons why Halo is worth playing, to this day, while it's worth, or why it's worth still playing. Just give me 5 reasons.
You talking about today? As you talking about like current Halo games, or from
any Halo game
to now? All of them.
Anywhere from Halo 3 or Halo 2 all the way up to what's the new one? What's the
Halo
new one?
Damn Overwatch Person 1000 2.0.
All right, I got you. 5 reasons. I'll start off with the biggest one. Me, one being just getting your buddies, your family, your cousins, all that together, and getting them sitting in front of their giant box TV playing their split screen, screwing around.
See. I don't know if you ever had that experience, Jbird, but when you got in front of the TV and you hit the split screen campaign mode, bro.
See,
all right. So now,
all that kind of stuff.
Now maybe that'd be different.
Something else back then.
But all right, so I even got a counter to that argument. I guess you could say, literally, me and Beacon played a whole campaign split screen. It was literally the worst hours of my life. Shit was so boring.
Actually, it wasn't split screen.
Shit was so fucking boring. I was like, the funnest I had on that was killing Beacon on accident. I was like, damn.
Killed the dude way more than he killed me.
That's what I'm saying. That was the funnest I've had on there when we was killing each other. I was like, damn. But
okay.
Continue. My bad.
All right. Okay, so got that out of the way.
Boring. But continue.
Number 2. I've always loved the story. Okay. Now, this might current Halo fans might not like me for this one, but I feel like some of the old ones. Now the story was cool, you know, you're darn dude in a suit killing aliens and all that. I mean, to someone as a little kid, I mean, I loved that. I'm pretty sure almost any little kid at the time. I
must have been different.
I've always liked the way, like how Halo 1, for instance, how it started off. You know, you're starting off with nothing. You're getting sad. You're being boarded, so you run away. Then you fight back. Then all the other people you meet, I'm not get too into that. I don't want to spoil nothing for anyone that hasn't touched it, Jbird. But I just felt like I love the way they the story. And
all right, so you got 2 to story. All right, so now what's the third?
I went with the characters too.
Okay, the characters I can see.
Wait, characters they all look the same. That's what I be talking about. Like, bro, all the characters look the same. They barely got different helmets, and that's it. Like, damn, bro. Like now, Halo Reach, I will say that was the only Halo game that I enjoyed because you got to create your own character. And you know what I'm saying? I felt like the characters were very diverse. You had that one dude with the skeleton scraped into his face. That shit was fire. Like, but the rest of them kind of be bland, boring, and not entertaining. But that's just me, though. All right, so you got 2 stories.
Hold on. Let me digress. That's some more shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Bro, you can't even argue that. Let me tell you why you can't argue that. All right, I'll use one game that you like to play. 2K.
All right, what game?
All right, All right.
That's different. But go ahead.
No, hell it ain't. Tell me, if you don't know, if you ain't looking at LeBron, bro, tell me all the 30 other ass dudes that be out there that's wearing the St. Anne jersey, these long shorts. And if you want to go that far, go to Call of Duty. Go to Call of Duty. We like to play Warzone. Bro, everybody looks the same. Everybody looks the same.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I don't even play the Call of Duty campaigns barely. Like ever since like the older
not
ones,
campaigns.
Like,
I'm talking about everything, bro. Everything.
Oh, that's different. I mean, like even Warzone, they have different skins. Like
so does Halo. So does Halo.
I'm saying like different. I'm saying different. Like motherfuckers, you can be Halloween kills. You can be Halloween kills on Call of Duty. Who can you be on Halo? You gotta be a dude in a motherfucking helmet. You can be. Everybody is a guy in a suit. Everybody is.
But for the setting that Halo's in, it makes sense. Suit versus Call of Duty.
And that's
they're
cool.
in the modern times. They're in the present times. You're not.
I'd rather run into an anime girl on Call of Duty than run into the same fucking astronaut I've seen 50,000 times. That's all I'm saying.
Jbird, I feel like you going off on the old Halos because yes, the first I will say kinda Halo 3, kinda. But the first 3 didn't really have much customization. Now 3 had a little bit more. But I didn't feel like it really diverse too much.
That was more just red versus blue.
Yeah. Then got to Reach and kinda Halo 4. But Reach, 5, and Infinite and the Master Chief Collection so far is like they've really changed up. Right now they got stuff going that's supposed to look like stuff from like ancient Japan, ancient China, and all that kind of stuff.
All right, bet. So you got what was the first one you said? What was the first one? I know you said story for 2.
One was family and the friends at the times.
So split screen and things of that nature. All right, and story. What's the third?
Okay, third.
Okay.
Third.
It's hard. Go ahead.
All right, third. Forge. You cannot get over a good when you find that perfect someone making literally the best game mode out of freaking just the smallest stuff you wouldn't expect to see in the game, and seeing the creativity people can make with making their own maps, their own game modes, their own little party modes, and all that stuff.
That sounds like Roblox.
Or Fortnite. Fortnite got that same thing, but
well, I mean, Halo did it first. If we're going with that,
but Fortnite did it better. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa!
Fortnite did. Look, he said you can make your own maps and that. Fortnite has did it 10 times better. They got Squid Games, and you can literally make whatever you want in that bit. Exactly.
Comparing the game from 10 years ago to
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Obviously, this is gonna be better if it's newer. Like
the first beat ever on the Birdman podcast.
All right. So you said your third option was Forge. What's fourth?
Fourth. All right, getting a little tougher here. I'm trying to think.
Hey, that's what I'm saying because it's so boring. Like,
just do.
You can go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you think on it.
5 things. Shit, I probably could have thought of 5 things.
Shit, I could have thought of 5 things. Y'all give me a game. I name 5 things while I like it, and I keep it short and simple.
Right, 4. That earn diversity of weapons and beats.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I think the guns are cool on there.
He looks like he's about to roast y'all.
Nah, the guns are straight. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? For that type of environment. All right, fifth.
Okay, 5th. Literally level design. You cannot tell me.
Nah. All right, go ahead.
Literally, okay. The change in environment, like Halo 1, you're starting from a ship. Then you're starting on like the outskirts, grasslands, and all that. Then you go into dark swamps, the snow, heck, even deserts and all that. And they do it so perfect for the story behind Halo itself, the rings and all that. Basically having its own mini little world. I don't know how words I haven't read into it, and I probably won't.
That's fine.
All right. Hold on, man. As me as the mediator, since he said he could do it, I'm about to name a random ass game, and I want to see how fast Jbird can tell me how fast.
Or obviously, it's got to be a game I've played. Like, it's got to be a game I've played.
I just want you to see how fast, because I just don't think you can name 3 things or 5 things for this game. Okay, you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Detroit Become Human. Go. 30 seconds. Go. Detroit Become Human.
Okay, damn. Okay, all right. First off, just the story behind every character, the story.
Okay.
So that's
One.
one. The damn, I can't speak. The diversity and the different stories in the 3 different characters.
You just said that the stories with the characters. That's one thing.
So the story and the characters is one thing for me.
That's
But
what you
when
just
Beacon
said.
said it,
That's what you
but
just
when
said.
Beacon did it, okay. All right, so that's one. That's one. First off, or second of all, it was so ahead of its time. The graphics would look amazing.
Okay.
Like you can't tell me that shit didn't look great and crisp.
Okay.
Three, fuck. Like how realistic it was. Like it really had but it's different because Beacon, bruh, it's different from a story game.
Yeah.
You can do different things. But let me think. I guess all right, so character story, 2 separate things. Because you get a special connection with the characters. So that's when the story alone was just fantastic. Number 3, like I said, the graphics. 4 would just have to be how relatable. It was very relatable. That's 4. And 5th, so last but not least, I have to say, like, it wasn't too long to play. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when you play in a story mode, that shit is like, you'll be sitting there for days and days and days. When I feel like I finished that game in basically a day and a half, maybe 2 days, which I think I actually finished it in a week because I wanted to spread it out. But that's 5 good reasons right there. Why?
Man, that's a weak ass answer, but we'll take
that's
it.
5. That's 5. That's better than what Beacon said. Nah, all I'm saying is those are 5 solid reasons why you should play the game. You know what I'm saying? And that was just off the top of my dome. Beacon has had his whole life to think about this. This nigga's played Halo. He played Halo his whole life.
And you forgot the 6th reason to buy a PlayStation.
You said what?
I forgot the 6th reason to buy a PlayStation.
Oh no, you can play it on different consoles, can't you?
What?
I thought it was PlayStation exclusive.
Is Detroit Become Human?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Hey, that's another reason why PlayStation better than Xbox, but that's a conversation for another. That's a conversation for another day. But you gave me 5 reasons why you like Halo.
Man, all right. But so I kind of just jumped Jbird's ass.
I said, but I was really on that though. I was really on that though, Loki.
As the mediator, because Beacon, we got fucking beef, bro.
Brent, come at me, bro.
All right, let me read what this question says, and I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you exactly as it says on this phone. We got it right here.
Beacon. Yep.
We about to call him out. And I know, like I said, you don't know that I know that you know this. That Jbird told me that you said this about me knowing.
This is from a year ago. I will never forgive you, Beacon, for saying this. But go ahead, Beacon. Ayzo, go ahead.
All right. So tell me, Beacon, master of TikTok, why do you think Godzilla versus Kong was better than Spider-Man No Way Home? Tell me. Exactly. I want you to tell me.
Tell us, because you never told me.
Tell me.
Go down.
Tell me. Tell me.
And it's not even the good Godzilla versus Kong. It's the damn 2020 version. The one, because I remember I said, which one do you think should be movie of the year? And I said, oh, Spider-Man No Way Home easily. He said, I have to give it to Godzilla versus Kong. And it blew my mind. Absolutely destroyed my marbles. No cap. So definitely needed an explanation.
So tell me how.
All right, I got you.
He don't even know what to say. That boy don't even know that I knew that.
No. You had to give me a second real quick. I'm a simple person. I see a giant monkey and a giant lizard fighting. Shit. Is that simple?
That's so lame, though. That's so lame. Bro, we see all the Peter Parkers come together in one movie for an iconic scene. Like, bro, you can't tell me that is better than Spider-Man.
How do you not see your childhood Spider-Man?
I'm saying.
And then your next Spider-Man. And then the one that some people, everybody, it just come together. And then it's all Spider-Man with all the bad guys and stuff.
There's just no way, bro.
I mean, that was like, it did bring out a part of my childhood. I will not lie. But like I said, I prefer the idea of a giant monkey and giant lizard fighting. It seems pretty cool to me. Even if the fight was kind of, we obviously knew who was going to win. I mean, everybody knew Godzilla was stronger anyways, but it was still a cool fight. And I thought, I liked it way better than the old one. The old one.
So the question is, because we brought this up to say this. So till this day, do you still think that Godzilla versus Kong as a movie, not even just the concept, but as a movie, was better than Spider-Man No Way Home?
Right, now you're getting into it. Okay?
Now we're getting into it.
As a concept, as a movie itself, no. I feel like Spider-Man is better as a movie. Now as a concept, though, I feel like Godzilla and Kong definitely takes that.
All right,
If
so
they went a better way with
So
it.
he
since
does
you
like
say
it in
that,
the
then
movie.
why would it? I was about to say, so at the time, I think it was like I said, 2020. Why would Spider-Man No Way Home not get movie of the year if you like it more? If you think as a movie it's better than Godzilla versus Kong, that's because you said
Man,
Godzilla versus Kong would be movie of the year for you. That's what you
what can I
said.
tell you? I like the idea of a giant gorilla and a giant lizard fighting
Oh
each other.
my god, that's
I'm a,
such a
I'm a simple
oh my
man. I
god,
like
bro.
simple things. You think?
That shit's gonna make me throw
That
up.
is so
I like watching.
the chat the damn comments the chat is gonna kill that, like, bro, that's so lame. You got to give us an
Come at me.
explanation.
Come at me, bro.
Like,
All right,
oh
let's go.
my-
Let's go ahead and put that. Comment down below.
I'm saying,
Oh my god, I can't even believe I'm about to say this shit. Comment down
I'm a
below.
disbelief.
I mean, I
Which
expect
one's
nothing
better,
better.
Spider-Man No Way Home or fucking Godzilla versus Kong? You know
It
what?
wasn't even a good one.
You know
What
what?
the
That's got
fuck?
me to ask you a question. What do you think is better, Batman versus Superman or Spider-Man No Way Home?
Obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home.
I thought, well, shit.
So
Your
you'll
logic.
say that with ease, but you won't say Godzilla versus Kong versus Spider-Man No Way Home is an easy answer to Spider-Man.
Because hell, Batman and Superman barely. Wait, so at least when darn Kong and Godzilla fought, at least they darn come back for more. I mean, they fought one
That shit
time.
was
Superman
kinda-
died. Oh my god.
Oh my god! And he
Man.
comes back in Justice League.
Oh
You
my
just said that
God,
the
bro.
gods, bro. I don't even know right
But-
now. I
Hey,
don't even
Kong
know.
didn't die.
Hey,
By that,
fuck
none
it.
of them died. They both,
I mean,
they both
that's
jumped the freaking robot Godzilla. That's more
and
epic
like
than
that's
me.
another. Wow, it's just so predictable though. Like that shit was just so
I
predictable,
mean,
not
obviously
entertaining.
predictable. Everybody knows
Oh my, that shit just
it's
was
still
so
just cool to
bland.
see, especially with the newer technology now.
It was just like unseasoned chicken bland. Like, damn, I felt like Gordon Ramsay whenever you was telling me about that. I was just like, how?
Where's
It's
the
just
lamb
so
sauce?
bland.
lamb
Yeah.
sauce.
I was just disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring that back up. I know it's been about a year or two, but I just had to bring that back up.
Understand that is a very hot.
And you know what I'm saying? This is a platform where you
understand.
can
Very
like
understandable.
express your opinions and things of that nature. So I really wanted to get that off my chest. I've been holding that shit in for
Yeah.
about 2 years. So it felt good to
Been
get that off
holding
my
that beef
chest.
in.
Yeah, I've been holding that in. We're getting a lot of stuff off our chest
Man,
today. You
you've
know,
been
the Halo.
repressing
Hey, no, hey man, if you don't know nothing about this relationship, boy, these two right here, they beef with each other all the time. It's unstoppable. It don't
But
matter what
damn,
happens.
I'm saying, but the shit, hey, that's what make us love each other even more, man.
And
Hey,
you can beef one
man.
minute and make
so with that being said, man, okay, so we kind of, it might be a shorter podcast a little bit, but not wrapping it up yet because it's going to be, because if you didn't know, about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, last year,
1,000 weeks ago, yes sir.
it was last year we did the last Bird is the Word segment, and it was Jbird's turn. So with that being
A
said,
new year, the first ever Bird is the Word segment of the year, presented by my co-host Ayzo.
Yep. So it's gonna
Let me
be
get it
my
poppin',
year.
man.
Yeah, man. So all right, so
our
here we
first
go.
guest of the
Bird of the
year.
Word. Boom on the screen like it
Boom.
always does. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
put my back out.
Yeah. All right. So what I was thinking is, honestly, and this is so basic because I don't think we're not doing that one-on-one said. It's actually, you don't need Google.
Oh, okay. Say less.
So as the boys, and just out of curiosity, with the new year here, what is some things, your top 3 things that you want to get done this year that might either help you grow as a person or grow your content?
Okay, so like a top 3 resolutions, New Year's resolution.
Kind of, but I don't want to call it resolutions because everybody always throws resolutions out within the first
And
week.
that's like a New Year thing.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
I'm saying, just what's some things you think that you can get done in 2023 that can either help either A, grow your content, your content, content creation, or yourself as a person, maybe outside of streaming or TikTok or whatever you do. So, what's something that what's your top 3 things that you want to just get done? Yeah, I'll let Jbird go first. We'll let Jbird go first.
I'm saying that let Beacon get some time to get his thoughts together. But
Yeah,
that's actually a good it's a good top 3. And like you said, I mean, like a lot of people come into the year with New Year's resolutions. And so I have a few of my own. So at 3, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm gonna go with the go-to is obviously losing weight. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody throw on their New Year's resolution. So obviously, I'm gonna go with that one as well. And I'll really try this year, like I said, like I said last year and the year before, But fuck it, we
Yeah.
rocking out with it. But I'm gonna try to lose. Or let me not even say that. I'm gonna just try to eat better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely try to eat
That's
better
it.
because I don't necessarily care for losing weight. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just eat. I overindulge. And Nisi will tell you, like, I'll eat and then I won't even be hungry, but I'll get bored and I'll bored eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I've definitely been trying to work on. And that's just something that I want to work on myself personally. I've been struggling with that for quite some time now. Cause you know what I'm saying? When you're getting paid and you start making your own money, you just start wanting to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you have it. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, fuck it. I mean, I got money, might as well just go get it now. You know what I'm saying? Cause back then it was different. Cause you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you didn't have it at the house, you just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely got to be at my 3 spot, is just eating healthy, or I guess you could say, or better. And then at the 2 spot, damn, this is tough. This is tough. But I would like to say, at my 2 spot, I would like to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. That's the goal, because I got 1,000 on YouTube, on my personal YouTube channel. I'd like to hit 1,000 on Twitch. I feel like that'd be a huge accomplishment. I'm basically halfway there. I think I'm about at like 472 or so. So if I can hit 1,000 before the end of the year, that would be a tremendous goal. You know what I'm saying? For me personally. And then at my 1 spot, I think the thing that takes it away from me is dang, what is it? I just had it. I'm so sorry. Fuck. What is it? What is it? What is it? I just had it, man. It was on the tip of my tongue. But I'm gonna just just seeing the podcast grow. I'm gonna just throw that at my 1. I just want to see the podcast grow. I'm personally not gonna put a certain number on there just because I just want to see where you guys as an audience can take us. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how we grow together as a community, as a family. Even I mean, I just would like to see how we grow. So that'd be my number 1 thing for the 2020. Damn, I cannot speak, for the 2023 year. I just like to see growth. That's my first thing. I just want to see growth. That's at my top spot. So Ayzo, if you want to go, and then we'll let Beacon cap it off at the 3rd. Or
Okay.
you know.
Well, I want to say my top 3. I mean, obviously, I want to put weight on there, but then again, I'm like, everybody says they want to, not like judging yours. I'm just saying, everybody says they want to lose weight, and I've already said that one, and you've already said that one. So I kind of want to go a different route and kind of just get more into the content creation part. Because you know that's what we're gonna say. But
yeah, for sure.
I want to first, probably at 3. I want to expand on TikTok a little more. Kind of get that whole kind of really find out what my place is on there. Is it clips, or is it doing shit like I did last time that got a lot of hits with me buying this new microphone and reviewing it compared to the one that I gave you.
Yeah.
And it's you know, kind of just figuring out what I want to do with that. So kind of just finding my place on TikTok would be good at on 3. You know, because we always said the thing. I mean, you've said it a million times. What is the best thing to do? Like, what is more discoverable? You know, like on Twitch or YouTube and stuff like that, and that kind of thing. And we always said TikTok's probably one of your best ways to grow. So I think that'd be one thing I try to pursue, to try to maybe get a spark one day. You never know. And honestly, at number 2, probably I just want to see the pod grow. I want to put more effort into this than what we have been, which we put a lot of effort into it, but I want to really do my part in being the tech side of guys and the video editor and things like that to really make this podcast grow. You know, if you guys don't know really how this works, and I ain't afraid to say it outside behind the scenes. I mean, I come up with ideas, but Jbird a lot of time can come up with the ideas for the podcast. I agree or disagree, maybe throw in 1 or 2, or either I put in and then I edit the videos. So I want to do better on my part. Not saying I do a bad job. I hope I don't do a bad job, but
No, you've been killing it, bro.
But I want to do a better job at editing and being entertaining in that sense. I think would be very beneficial to this podcast, and being able to get out on more audio platforms and Spotify, Apple Music. We did the one and it just didn't. It worked, but it didn't work anymore. So we're gonna get it straightened out. We got it, but we just got to get it the fine details. Like I said, we don't want to push out a non-perfect product to you guys. It just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with Jbird, And I know Beacon, as a consistent viewer, it doesn't sit right with him if we don't put everything we have into it to be the best we can
You're
be.
right.
Oh
So
yeah, because this is not fair.
yeah, it's just not fair to you guys. So
Yes.
but my number one spot would probably have to be, you said, obviously hitting you had a follower goal on Twitch, and I think mine's gonna be the same thing. I'm pretty close to 100 followers now. I'm at 80 now. Got my first 2 noties actually while I wasn't live the other day. Scared the shit out of me. That was pretty wild to get noticed when you're not. I know most people that follow me, I'm always live and they come and say hi before they follow and stuff. These guys just kind of did it out of, I don't know. I guess they reroutes the VODs. I have no idea. Haven't caught them in chat yet, but I hope they come by. But yeah, just scared the shit of me. I was sitting here editing a video and it just pa-ting, it did it in my, cause I had my OBS open or whatever, and like did a little notification in my ear, scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I want to get somewhere, since I'm so close to 100. I want to say by the end of the year, at a yearly goal, and it's gonna sound low, but I feel like it's honest. I want to get to about 250 followers. Let's get to a quarter of the way of a million. I think
That's fair.
will be or a million. Shit.
A million is
Let's
crazy.
say
God dang.
A quarter of a way to 1,000, I think, would be a very solid goal for me as a Twitch streamer. And not only just one, and this is gonna sound so wild because not a lot of people see this. I want my followers or my chat to talk ratio, or viewer or
Yes.
follower to chat. Like there's people that's out there streaming right now that has 2 million followers, but they only get, I say only like it's just a random number.
About
But I'm
1,000.
yeah, I only get about 1,000 to 2,000 people in chat. Well, and I'm just
Which
using
for
that as
us, that'd
comparison.
be fantastic. But when you got, like you said, millions of followers, but only 1,000 chatters, which, like I said, we're saying only, like that's not a ton.
Yeah.
But whenever you got that many followers, I think what Ayzo's saying, like, we want to have just as many chatters as we have followers, and I can't agree any better.
I want everybody, and I know everybody has their own schedule and routine and stuff, but I want to have the highest percentage to follower to watch ratio as I possibly can. Like if I only, like I said, only 250 followers. If I have 250 followers and I have 75 watchers, that's a solid, stance on Twitch. Like I think that's a big deal. So like if 75 people like my stuff and everybody clicks on my Twitch when I go live, and I only have I mean, you got to think there's a lot of channels that's got thousands of followers and only get 250 people watching at the same time. So I want to get more or less, not necessarily my follower count up, because we always want that, but I want my chat to be more active than what it is. I want people to find my stuff entertaining. If your people find your stuff entertaining, they'll be active in chat, and I believe that though. And if you have an active chat, they'll follow you. So it kind of just all wins out. So that's my top 3. I know it wasn't necessarily a good top 3, but it's just kind of where I stand. That's my goals of what I want to do this year. So it's simple, but it's truthful.
We got
the man,
the one and only Beacon, the man of the hour.
Right there,
you know what I'm
right
saying? We got Beacon. We'd love to hear your top 3. We'd like to hear your bird is the word top 3. First of the year, man. Very lucky to be able to have you on here, man.
Glad to be here. I think I'm gonna take from Ayzo, go from 3 to 1. My third, I feel like would probably be grow more on TikTok. I'm not really worried about my spot on the app now. Maybe later in the future, I would. I get when I get once I get the hang of it, I pretty much got the hang of it now. Feel more motivated compared to my schedule right now. I just want to get bigger, grow bigger, and find a way to make as much people laugh. For me, because I have 12,000 followers, but if I don't know if y'all know, that's like my recent ones. I don't really get as much. I barely get a couple hundred views compared to what I hear lightning, compared to some stuff I used to get when I was still growing. I think I kind of hit that spot where I'm just kind of at a steady line. I'm kind of there, kind of not. Maybe I just need something to kind of bump me up there. But yeah, for my third, I'd say kind of grow more on TikTok.
Okay.
For my second, I would have to say probably not cut down on food because I'm fine with where I'm at. I want to say probably cut down on the soda. Ever since I
Yeah, same. I'm
started,
gonna throw that on
ever
mine.
since I started my job, I have been gouging down on soda. I've been drinking soda
Gulping
all
them things down, boy. My
Hey,
fault.
I'm saying slugging.
Slurping them. But go ahead, Mom. My bad.
in middle of the night because I work night shift 12 hours. I clock in 7 in the evening. I don't out till 7 in the morning. And my darn battery's going dead. You
Mm.
know, crap this up. I crap this. Okay, so yeah, cut down the soda. It's not good for me. Drink water.
I'm saying, yeah, soda
Drink
bad.
water. Don't be drinking soda all the time. And
Fact.
number one, my important goal for the year, getting through. I am right now. I just started my first week in the licensed practical nursing program, and
Mm.
for the
Mm-hmm.
Nurse
first week,
speaking in the building. Mm.
the stuff is not easy.
I'm saying.
I mean, it's been so far it's been rough. I know it's not gonna get easier, but I know it's not gonna get rough. I get the hang of it a little more. So
Man.
that'd be my number one goal of the year, getting through all this, and by the next year and the year, getting my license and I can start. I'm gonna be a licensed nurse.
Oh, that's fine, man.
Do something I want to do. Take care of people, patients, friends around town.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, that's a
that'd
solid
be my
top three
top
for
three
sure.
bird words.
That is
Word of
that is
encouragement.
that is literally that's a great top three, and like Ayzo's as well. We've all had great top threes, and that's one thing I do hope we'll accomplish this year. I feel like this is a great year for setting goals. I mean, it's the year of the 23. I feel like this is a great year to accomplish your goals. I hope we all three accomplish the goals that we set out for each other or for ourselves today or tonight. And you spoke about wrapping up. Damn, I'm sorry, I don't know why I was gonna go there, but I was saying that because we are getting towards that time of the podcast where it is start time to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it up like a condom. You know what I'm saying? We are wrapping it up. More hurt.
Is that how we're using that now?
Yes, remember that. That's free time.
Is that how we're using that now?
But before we do that, I would just like to special thank you to Beacon because, like I said, Beacon literally watches every single podcast episode from the beginning to end, and we appreciate you all the support that you show not only on the podcast but to our personal channels as well. We said this on a previous podcast as well, but we just want to say thank you in person while you're here, so you can see us face to face, and we appreciate you, my guy. We appreciate you.
Probably
man,
not in
honestly.
person, but I can understand the face part.
But honestly, man, you have
Yeah,
been there. And honestly, I wish there was more people in the world like Beacon. And honestly,
Nah, real
honest
talk.
to God, you've if it wasn't for you liking, commenting, and talking, I mean, you're active in Discord, you're active on my channel, you're active in my chat, you're active in Jbird's chat, you're active on this podcast.
Yeah.
And the honest truth is, man, I mean, it's almost like I don't have words to describe
yeah.
the amount of support that you give us. And we get a lot of support.
Yeah, facts.
And
Like
a lot of support. And we've gotten
Yeah.
it recently. I mean, there's been people literally blowing up my freaking Discord asking when is the next podcast gonna be.
yeah.
So, you guys have you and a bunch of others have found a way to just make us
Inspire us,
feel
really.
inspire, make us really want to do what we're doing now and try to
Yeah.
make good content for everybody. So
Mhm.
we just wanted to give a special Bird Nest podcast thank you to you and everybody else that would be I want to say that might not, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a bunch of people that make it to the podcast as a guest, but
Yeah.
people that don't necessarily get to make it as a guest, but as a viewer, for you representing them, we want to say thank you. And
Facts. Thank you.
so W, thank you, all that, boom, W, thank you on the screen. And
Facts.
with that being said, for some reason, we somehow made it right at an hour. So,
That's awesome.
we just want to say, like I said, thank you,
Hit that
Bird
like
Nest
button as well.
Podcast. Yeah, hit that like button, comment,
some
subscribe,
love.
all that stuff. I
Hey,
hope
comment your top 3 things.
Hey, make sure y'all hop in the beef. I know I don't have my back, but get a comment what y'all
I'm
think.
saying, I mean, like, is Halo mid or not? Just say yes or no. That's all I
Yeah.
want to see in the chat is yes or no. Because I'm telling you, Halo is mid.
I mean, we just talking about the other
But
beef, but sure, yeah, we do.
we can talk about all the beefs. But also comment down your top 3 things that you would like to get done this year. That was
Yep.
Ayzo's bird is the word. Don't forget it, notate it, remember it, set the goal, lock it down. But with that being said, this is your boy Jbird Gaming, my co-host Ayzo,
Hey man.
and the guest Beacon Bits.
Be-
You're watching the Bird Nest podcast. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, things of that nature. We're out.
Glow like
Peace.